Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to Harry's Highlights. On this video, we're going to talk about the book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. Now, what we're going to do is we want to dedicate each video to one of the laws. So today's law that we're going to focus on is law number 7, the law of respect. Now, this is crucial or critical when it comes to effective leadership. You need people that respect you. People naturally follow leaders that are stronger than themselves. And people that are stronger than themselves, they normally respect. People don't really follow others by accident. They follow individuals whose leadership that they have respect for. And part of leadership is understanding their skills, their knowledge, their level of influence, their potential leadership. All that comes together to make up the law of respect. See, if your leadership level is a 9, you're either going to have other people that follow you either 9s or below, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's unlikely you'll have someone that's a 10 that's going to follow you because they wouldn't respect your leadership above theirs because they feel like they know more, they have more, they have results that prove that they're better. So when it comes to that, it's always going to be, it's nothing to do with insecurities or anything like that. Whatever level of leadership you're at, you'll attract other people on the same level or below you, and you'll normally gravitate towards respecting and leading, following people that are higher than you. So it's unlikely if you're a 9, you're going to follow someone who's a 4, in terms of leadership. So it's all to do with the less skilled follow the more highly skilled. That just makes sense. You want to learn from that person that's higher than you would, because they have the skills, it innately comes to a point in time where most people want to share or find fulfillment in passing on those skills. So it's a win-win symbiotic relationship. And it's part of understanding the law of respect. It's that you have those with higher respect than you, higher skills than you respect more. You want to know more and get to know you better, and you're influenced by them. So they say that some people are born with greater skills and ability to lead than others. But every person can become a better leader. So if you're a 4 out of 10 with leadership at the moment, you can, and that's what you're born with. You can develop and grow them and work at them over time until they eventually become higher. They might become a 6, an 8, maybe even a 9. There are some things that will, your leadership potential, based on the law of the lid, your leadership potential might be a 7. You might never be able to get above a 7 just because of a few characteristics or personality traits that you innately have. That it takes such an extreme amount of time to overcome or to change that, it'd be different to you. Which isn't a bad thing. It just means that you understand what you know. I mean, everyone 7 and below you in leadership, you'll be able to influence. They'll follow you. You'll have a team. So, as some people say, but that person's leadership skills are far better than mine. Doesn't mean that you can't, if you have the same potential, doesn't mean that you can't grow your leaderships, hone your leadership skills, build on them until they, reach the same level. So, when you look at it specifically and you break them all down, good leaders rely on respect. They understand all leadership is voluntary. You step into a leadership position because it feels natural to you. You want to take charge. You want to, in some regards, take control of the situation. Not, again, because of insecurity, but because you feel like, you are the most suitable. That's why it's voluntary. When people get, assigned a position or they get put in that position or forced to that position, it's not always as effective. They might grow to be that way, but normally, if they've just started and they've just been thrown in the deep end, it's not always going to go so well. And you'll see the lack of respect that people have. They go, because, you're that person's child, or relative, you got that position. Because of circumstance, you got that position. It's very different to when it's been earned. When it's I respect that person. They worked hard. They proved themselves. They deserve that position. I think that's the difference of it. Understanding when people don't respect people who have a position undeservingly. When they're there based on marriage or based on relative nepotism, based on relatives, based on who they know. People feel like, well, I worked harder, I've got better skills, I've got better influence, people follow me, I am genuinely the leader, you just have a title. That's why people struggle to respect those people that have been assigned a position, haven't earned the position. So looking at the other part of the law of respect is understanding courage. Because courage is another important aspect of leadership. Courage has great value. It gives followers hope. When there's times of trouble, strife, struggle, suffering of some kind, when a leader can stand there fearlessly or showing very little fear, it sets the tone for the rest of the people in the team. When they're all losing their heads and wondering what do we do, they look to their leader and they go, whatever my leader's doing and how they're responding and reacting to it is how I should be responding and reacting to it. And if that leader's scared, if that leader's like cowardly, if that leader is, looking at the situation with despair, with futileness, the rest of the team will follow suit. But if that leader stands tall and proudly and saying, this too shall pass, understand that although this is an obstacle, we will overcome it. I believe that all of us have the power to overcome this, the power to grow from this, the power to power through all of this. That courage, people respect that. They go, wow, this is why I follow you, because in these times, I didn't have the strength to do it. I borrow yours. So success is important with people who lead as well. That's another part of the law of respect, because people respect others' accomplishments. When you successfully lead a team to victory, the followers continue to follow you because they want to be part of future success. So whether you have past successes and people will see that and go like, oh wow, you've had a lot of achievements. You've definitely led a lot of teams to victory. You've led yourself to a lot of victories and accomplishments. I want to be a part of that. Success is another factor of that law of respect, because people go, you know what, I can respect this person. Their skills are clearly higher than mine. They've achieved things I haven't, or they've been able to do things I haven't. They handled things differently to how I would have handled them when I first encountered them. I respect that person, because when I first encountered that problem, I handled it this way. This person encountered it one time and handled it the right way. So, people respect other people's accomplishments. So, when leaders, basically, another one there is when that sense of loyalty. When leaders stick with a team, they remain loyal to the organization or the company or the group, even when things get rough. When they look out for their followers, even when it hurts them. When they take the brunt of it all, when it's like, they're the chain of command, somebody higher than them is coming down and going like, why is this person, this team, lacking or, isn't getting the results? And the leader steps up and goes, so that's my fault. I as a leader take full responsibility. I should have noticed this one, should have rectified the problem. I, sir, as the leader, I should have noticed this and I should have helped that person. I should have recognized and realized this problem and helped that person. So this is all on me. And they take the full brunt of that and going like, well, why aren't you being a better leader? Why did you not see this one? This is your job. This is your duty. You stepped up and this is your volunteer work. And it's like, I accept that. I take that all on the chin, sir. That was me, and I take full responsibility. That is not on them. They looked to me to lead, and I failed leading them in that situation. People respect that loyalty, that you didn't just throw that person on the bus and just go, oh, because that blame on them, because that person wasn't pulling their weight, that person, didn't listen to me, that person, didn't understand, that person made a wrong decision. No, that's all on the leader, because the leader didn't explain it properly. The leader didn't recognize, how to teach that person better. The leader didn't recognize that this person was lacking. I need to spend more time with them. That's all on the leader. And when people see that their leader does that, has that loyalty, things have got rough and they still remain loyal and go, you know what, but I'm the leader, I chose to be here, I will take the full brunt of the force. Everything happens with me first. People respect that. That loyalty adds to that law of respect. So it's about adding value to others, solidifies respect that continues on long after the relationship is ended. So when you help somebody become more, when you help somebody grow and develop, even if that relationship dissolves for whatever reason, there's still that level of respect. Even if it's a bad reason that it dissolves, you can still respect that person to go like, we don't talk anymore, completely dislike the person, but I respect them. That person poured into me more than I deserved. And yes, things went wrong, things didn't go the right way, but at the end of the day, that person, I commend them. I commend them for their efforts, and I respect them. That can happen long, long after the relationship is ended. So when you look at it all in its entirety, our measure of leadership is the caliber of people who choose to follow you. The stronger the leader, the better quality of people that will follow you. So you can understand that, if you're a 9, you're going to, like I said, you're going to have people that are 9 and below following you. If you're a 1, you're going to have people that are 1 and below following you. So the true method of leadership is not that, this is my title or, this is my position, anything like that. It's about who follows you. Do the people that follow you, they are people that, that are also winners, or are they more not so winners? So to summarize quickly, understanding the law of respect is all about understanding the different aspects that make up respect and how that flows into leadership itself. Some people say that people are born with greater skills than others and ability to lead than others, but that doesn't mean that you too can't grow and hone your skills as well. Good leaders really rely on respect. They understand all leadership is voluntary. So you're there because you chose to be. And people are following you because they believe that they want to be influenced by you, and they believe that you're the best person to lead them. So little things like, loyalty, accomplishments, adding value to others are all reasons why people follow you and feel influenced by it, and why they feel the law of respect and what flows into leadership itself. So people will naturally follow leaders stronger than themselves. If you want to lead stronger caliber of people, or better caliber of people, you need to become a stronger leader. Well, now we'll be making a lot more of these videos for this training series to help you with your personal development goals. That's all for now though. So until next time, leave a comment below on what you like the most, and look forward to sharing more with you in the next episode of Harry's Highlights.